So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We're up and running then. Well, this is a formation which seems to make pretty clear what their intentions are, Jim.
Well, Peter, when you have that many back, there's only really one tactic you can adopt, and it's the counter-attack. And while it's going to give you a very solid block defensively, it does leave you...
Oh, it's decent chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now that's well seen too. Nemecha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zielinski. Now Dumfries. Looking for options for movement.
Martinez!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That has been cut short. This is a promising build-up. Bastoni deals with that comfortably.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He might be in here! Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bastoni. Zielinski going after that. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. He's cut it out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Guirassy. Big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Guirassy certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Well timed, excellent interception. That is good alertness. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Excellent. In he goes again! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now that's a lovely exchange. Deftly away. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he was quick to react.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for the run. That's beautifully weighted. Schuller can clear it away. That is ended up in no man's land. Anton. Schuller. Can he get it through? Brandt is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Martinez. Looking for a runner. He's in plenty of space here.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. Borussia Dortmund truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And the return pass. Oh, nice one too, very nice.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get onto this? Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu plays it in. Defending was strong and firm. Nicely shaped ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. That'll be a throw. And it's Zielinski.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Brandt. Nmecha. So what can they make of this? Now, can they get him away? And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Borussia Dortmund trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Lascia il campo per il numero 9.
So, into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Chance here to counter. Adeyemi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Inter really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Dimarco. And now the breakaway. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Darmian threads one in. Great ball if it shapes to shoot! Loose ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's hit the upright. He's going for goal! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Borussia Dortmund just getting a reminder of what it is like to be under siege.
Their communication skills were lacking then, and they still came out of it with a generous bonus.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953
Pass
spettatori.
is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Schuler clears. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Oh, good-looking ball. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shula. Girassi currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Thuram. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Zielinski. Takes aim and crosses. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Pinches it off him.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Brandt. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20, numero 36, Darmian. Numero 7.
Dealt with nicely by the
32.
defence. That's a
Lascia
risky
per
ball, you've got to say.
Il numero 22, il
Özcan.
numero 11, il numero 41, il numero 30. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Oh, that's superb. And the finish! And it's hoisted clear. Kanji attempts a clearance. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Thuram. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Can he finish? And one more try! Oh, good finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that's it. Borussia Dortmund were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Bowen, he is through, and a chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
France with the corner, there first. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's destined for the flank. Palmer. Palmer gets a cross in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Nice looking ball. England leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. Gets his head on it! Defending of the desperate variety.
Palmer really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's found the way through. And he's in. There's the shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Rice. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that's superb. Now it's Bowen. Bowen! And he's managed to get rid. Tries to pass it through. He's going for goal! Fantastic from Rodgers! A finish of true class! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And here's Kane. Conte. Olise. He's on it, can he get away? Conte. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's a key interception. Dembele. Saliba. Mbappe. Rice. Rodgers. To Watkins. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rice, and the shot! And he's there to make the block. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
France have the chance to go the other way. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
England looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That has been slung wide. Goes for a shot! Oh, in he goes again! And it's there! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very...
Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's had it nicked. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Conte. Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Stood up well to him there. Rice. Lovely, now then. And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
England are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Changement pour la France, le numéro 25. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 14.
So the action resumes. That was just lacking in accuracy. England have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Shot could be on. France are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely shaped ball. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And yes, it's him again. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7. À sa place, le numéro 20.
And he welcomes it in. This looks promising. Deftly away. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
It's Rabiot! Palmer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Big chance! Off the post! And it's made its way to... And another try! Goal! France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
So we have movement on both benches. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Watkins being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, nice one too. Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Rashford. Oh, that's a Watkins! And he makes no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, now can they counter? And he was quick to react. Oh, good-looking ball. Threads one in. Koundé is onto this. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's intervened well there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Konate gets across to intercept that. Who saw this coming? England have come back from the very brink.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a searching pass. Burn. Cherki, searching pass he's played there. And it's hoisted clear. Now that looks a decent ball. And that was very necessary. Rabiot, always goal side.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that is well cleared. Now there's a fine ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Konsa makes the interception. Great vision. Thuram. That's good play. Rabiot. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. He's free, he has got space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Eze gets across and deals with it. And that is as much time as there will be. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, we're on the way.
And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on...
And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's a sharp little ball here, and that's gone loose.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Koto. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zaire Emery. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe looking to receive it in space. And he welcomes it in. Rafinha. Joelinton. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space. Olise has it out wide and in space. And the shot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Gabriel. Koto. Gabriel. And it's Guimaraes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Dink through. Olise.
Out of play for a goal kick.
And that is a little undercooked. Dembele is in a really good position out wide. Gabriel
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That is a great pick out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Joelinton. Thinks about the shot. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's João Pedro. Great vision. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach.
Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's crossed into the middle. And that should get the job done. Goes for a shot! And no mistake.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Joelinton! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil with the corner, they're first.
And it's been taken short.
Hoisted in. Tries to get it clear. Zaire Emery. That is ended up in no man's land. Brazil have reclaimed it. Some really good ball movement. Now this could be a chance. Cross it. Terrific effort! Oh, off the bar! And here's Joelinton. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Brazil largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7, le numéro 18.
Away we go again.
À leur place, le numéro 9, le numéro 14.
Now it's Olise. He's got away. Olise! And he's gone looking for safety. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Getting up there! And there's a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Thuram receives it in a wide position. Not the most convincing of passes. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, good take in a good area. Lofted in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Rafinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's João Pedro. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bruno Guimaraes over to the right flank. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Pedro being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Couto. Gabriel cuts it out. And here's Joelinton. He's going for goal! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 10.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Le numéro 26.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Couto. Rafinha. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Barcola. Rafinha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Savinho. Good driving run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Attention, changement.
Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. In towards the back stick. Upamecano with the clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Marquinhos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great position.
And the shot! In he goes again! Cherki. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. João Pedro is herring after that one. That's good vision. Barcola just eases him off the ball. Couto. Somewhat off target. He's in a great position here. Lucas Paqueta. He's looking wide. Knocks it into space. Reignan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, that's a key interception. Played down the flank.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
He's through here. Now that shoots! Gabriel gets it away. Savinho tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. Joelinton has it in a wide position. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Joelinton. It's run loose here. Konate herring after the ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, that's been intercepted. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's the keeper's ball. And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway.
Well, look, it's going to be a very hard job to make sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated.
Well, that is the obvious worry, isn't it?
Yeah, usually managers play a compact midfield when trying not to give away space, but it gives you little scope when trying to create and exploit space yourself.
So emphasis very much on defence.
Absolutely.
He is through. Garnacho! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look...
Oh, great leap! Denied by an instinctive save.
Gonzalez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Garnacho. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that was very necessary. Can he get it through? And it's Porro. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. It's Morata! It's in!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's good play. Look at the space here. McAllister. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Spain are looking to go forward now.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's there to get it away. Romero played out to the left flank and smartly reclaimed. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Tries to get it clear. Argentina are behind here despite their domination of possession. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Laporte clears. Can he spark a counter here? Driving forward. Cucurella. Aimed beyond the defence. Fabian Ruiz. Oh! And no mistake! Martinez. Simeone. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's where it came from. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Cucurella. Half an hour played now. Pass is just off target. And he's gone looking for safety. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. Garnacho. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Morata. Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Paredes getting this one clear. It's just beyond his reach. Garnacho. And he was quick to react. Paredes. Just past the 40th minute mark. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, there's the clearance. That has not gone well. Simeone. And he's played it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Un minuto de descuento.
Looking for a runner. Morata. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Argentina go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're on the move again.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now, can they get him away? Morata wants to run onto this. Paredes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Garnacho.
And here's Messi. Great chance!
Corner number 3 coming up.
They've played it short.
Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Spain have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up. Gonzalez! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Gonzalez really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Martinez looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He'll try from distance! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Argentina get their...
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.